Nine fillies looked away, net off. Popping out smartly, La Petite Coco with alongside Tranquil Lady. Running the rail is Lyrical Poetry, followed on settling down Concert Hall, and then Ross Carberry, Dream Loper. Next on the inside, Purple Pay with a couple of lengths to My Astra, and Thunder Kiss towards the back end of the field. Racing on towards the end of the opening quarter of a mile in the Alwasmiyah Pretty Polly Stakes, Group 1 over a mile and a quarter. Lyrical Poetry edges ahead by 3 parts. From Tranquil Lady, a break of 3 lengths to La Petite Coco, returning from a fruitful 3-year-old campaign as they're just outside the 7 furlong point, rising up towards the top of the track. After La Petite Coco is Concert Hall. On the outside is Ross Carberry, who's having a fine season. Dream Loper next, followed by fellow visitor Purple Pay, My Astra, Thunder Kiss, racing up towards the halfway stage, the 5 furlong point, and it's Lyrical Poetry by 3 parts of a length to Tranquil Lady. 3 to 4 to La Petite Coco as they reach halfway. Concert Hall next on the inside of Ross Carberry, and then My Astra, who's picked off a couple, Purple Pay and Dream Loper, and a couple of lengths back to Thunder Kiss, racing down to the 4. Approaching the bend for home, and it is Lyrical Poetry, Ben Cohen, almost joined by Tranquil Lady and Dylan Brown McMonigal. A bit closer in third as La Petite Coco and Billy Lee, then Concert Hall. Pushed along on the inside of Ross Carberry, and they're followed into the straight My Astra with Purple Pay. Her stable companion Dream Loper ridden along. Thunder Kiss remains the back marker, racing towards the final 2.5 furlongs, and Lyrical Poetry has kicked by 2.5 lengths from La Petite Coco. My Astra on the outside is running on with Ross Carberry and Purple Pay. Tranquil Lady weakens and Thunder Kiss. Dream Loper, Concert Halls drop right away. La Petite Coco about to be challenged. My Astra on the outside and Ross Carberry in between them. Then Lyrical Poetry on the far side. It's La Petite Coco from My Astra. They're going to the line. La Petite Coco returns on a 4-timer in the Alwasmiyah Pretty Polly Stakes, beating My Astra, Ross Carberry, and then Thunder Kiss, who ran on late.
Well, La Petite Coco continues her relentless ascent through the ranks by winning a Group 1, first time out this season. Trainer Paddy Twomey, just here over my right shoulder. Paddy, congratulations. That was a wonderful performance from a very tough filly. The market didn't like her. Did you like her better coming into this?
I'm not interested in the market, so I was very happy with her coming here. She's a good filly. She beat Love here last year. She's never put a foot wrong.
You say she's a good filly. That might just be underestimating her a bit. I mean, she's actually had relatively little experience.
Yeah, we bought her last year, and she's ran 6 times now and won 5 of them, so she's tough, you know.
And did she always strike you as being very talented when you first got her, or did you just think, yeah, good, nice, tough filly? Did you think you might get to this level with her?
We'll never make any, big judgments like that. We just let them race, and she ran in Killarney, she won, she went to the Nace Oaks trial on good ground, and she got beaten. And then we went back for a winner's race in Killarney again, and she won that again, much to the disgust of her owners who wanted to go for Group 1. And then she won her Group 3, and she won her Group 2, and now she's won her Group 1. So, she's doing it herself.
Of course, you're making it sound ever so straightforward, but you know better than anyone, it's not easy to go through the ranks like that, and it's definitely not easy to do that first time of asking on a track like this against that kind of opposition. What do we do with her now?
Oh, sure. That was the plan, to start sort of mid-season and train her. Look, I gave her an arc entry, and I didn't think it was outrageous giving it to her. And, I'd say Yorkshire Oaks arc, maybe Vermeil, instead of I don't know, like the fillies and mares at Ascot, 1.5 miles be no problem for her there as well. Breeders' Cup might suit her, we'll see.
So do you think then that further than this is actually what she really wants?
1.5 miles. 1.5 miles, I'd say, is her optimal trip.
Interesting. So, we could see better yet. She's obviously in the colours of Team Valet. You mentioned the Breeders' Cup. A track like Keeneland, do you think she'd be effective around there?
Look, a bigger, more galloping track might suit her better, but that's a long way away, so we'll think about it near the time.
And it seems that she's one of these that you could kind of chuck anything at her and she'd say, yeah, all right, I'll have a go.
Yeah, she's a cool customer, she's easy to deal with at home, and she takes everything in her stride, and, she's a joy to have, and I'm lucky to have her.
Paddy, thanks so much. Well done.
Thanks very much.